But that didn't really work the way I wanted it to, did it? Hold on. Alright, welcome back to... Hold on, let me get this right.
Welcome to our channel. Watch this video.
Alright, thank you, Atia. TT, baby. Alright, so... see if we can't get this lighting right tonight. I don't have the things that I need in order to get my lighting right. Oh, and I meant to bring my laptop in here so I can plug my phone up. Anyway, y'all just bear with me. So tonight we're going to be doing a celebration. This is a celebratory call or live because we are celebrating what? Going over 250 uploads. And unless you have a channel on the YouTube, unless you have a channel, you don't know how much of a feat that is, because there is a lot of work that goes on with this channel. Okay, so hopefully we will get it all together. I meant to do this prior, but we're gonna be just celebrating tonight, talking a little bit about the work that it takes to get this going, to still prep for your home, your own home, and help to teach other people. You know what? Maybe I'll just leave it like that. It looks like I got a halo. Halo. Doesn't matter where I put it, huh? Okay, so let's get us some celebratory things going. Oh, what is that? Nope, that's not the one. Boom. All right, so fireworks. Looks like paint to me. I don't know what that is. Boom, 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 boom. So, what does it take to put up and upload 250 videos? It takes courage. It takes a lot of courage. It takes you putting down your pride, putting that to the side, and it takes you just doing it. All right? You're going to take some arrows. Some people going to talk bad about you. Some people going to love you. Other folks going to be like, you suck. Okay? I got 2 trolls, and they don't mind doggone telling me when I suck. And you know what? I appreciate the folks that come in with constructive criticism. We're not going to say with negative criticism. We're going to say with constructive criticism. I appreciate that. Why do I appreciate that? Because one, it keeps you on your toes. It makes you make sure that you're putting out good content. It makes you make sure that you are doing the things that you need to do to be successful. I mean, it just is what it is, right? So let's hear from some of our partners, and we'll come right back, okay?
Welcome to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. I am Grim from Grim Survival, where we talk about SHTF scenarios, food shortages, things I see while driving this thing, and solar minimums, among many other things. But back to your regular scheduled program. Cue the intro.
All right, so we already had an intro, Grim. Thank you for being here, and thank you guys. You know, this really truly is all a learning experience. It is all about us sharing our journey. Okay, and like a lot of you guys that are following us are finding out, we don't know everything. I want you guys to understand this, realize this. The things that you know are right here. Okay, everybody look at the camera and make a circle with your 2 hands. Or make a circle with your 1 hand. The things that you know, okay, are like this big. The things that you don't know is everything outside of that circle. I'm going to say that again. Make a circle with your hand, or make a circle with you can make the biggest circle you want to. This is your knowledge. Everything outside of this circle is everything you don't know. And the moment that you think that you know everything, that's the moment I think you start dying, because no one knows it all. And as you guys come in, just come in and check in with your state where you're coming in from, because I just really want to make this real light tonight. We have time tonight and tomorrow night to simply just celebrate, because we're hitting some milestones, and if we don't hit the next milestone tonight, we're going to definitely hit it tomorrow, because we have had a fantastic day on YouTube today. These are supposed to be fireworks. I don't really know what they are or not. I want to do two at the same time. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. So we're just celebrating, all right? And for those that follow the channel, you know that we try to take everything and we try to enjoy it. I was speaking to some people, some friends today, and it was like, you and your wife, y'all both have such amazing personalities. Y'all are fun to be around. Y'all both silly and just, y'all just high on life. And I explained it like this. I said, you want to understand why? This is the reason. So let's say that this is right now. And let's say this is all before now. And then this is all after now. Okay? Try to keep staying in the screen. Okay, so before now and after now. And we're right here. Let's say this is the middle. So before time was a long time ago. Especially before right now. And after right now, it's going to be a lot longer. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So let's just say that existence has been around for 1 billion years. And let's just say that right now, you as a human being who are listening and watching this, you are here right now. If we are lucky as human beings, if we live a good life, you eat right, you exercise all the time, you may get 80 to 100 years on this planet. And that's it. Okay? And it's over. The time that you have now, you can either get bitter or you can get better. We choose to get better. And I used to be a grumpy person. Well, I mean, every now and then I get a little grumpy, but I used to be really grumpy. I used to be such an Eeyore. Is that his name, Eeyore? The little donkey on Winnie the Pooh. The sky's falling, Chick a Little, all that good stuff. But then you get to a point in your life that you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. And you get sick and tired of just foolishness. Okay? So I'm going to give you a few things. And we're still talking about uploading 250 videos, because that's a major feat on YouTube. Okay? Major. So, we're going to come back and we're going to give you a couple, 2 or 3 reasons and things that you can do right now that's going to help you with your prepping. If you're a YouTube creator, it's going to help you with your creating. Okay? And just going to help you, period, altogether. All right? So, let's go to our next partner.
Hi, this is Roderick Chappelle for Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. Hey, I stopped at this store and got this cool Halloween mask. Look at this thing. It's got long hair. It's got a beard of a white guy. Man, this is scary, man. And look here. It even looks real. So, but anyway, this is actually Paul from Off-Grid Desert Farming with Paul and Adrienne, and we're working together with Roderick's channel to get things going. So, if y'all have time, stop by our channel and check it out. But just wanted to do a little intro for the Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. We make prepping fun, guys. So they do have this mask at your local store, probably, or maybe on America's Most Wanted. But anyway, y'all guys have fun, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you, Paul and Adrienne over there at Desert Farming with Paul and Adrienne. So, what are a couple things that are going to help you become, 1, a better prepper, 2, move forward in your life, whatever path that may be, and 3, if you're a creator, help you to create more, faster, and better. All right, you ready? Number 1 is you have to want to. It's number 1. I can't make you do anything. Your spouse can't make you do anything. Your children can't make you want to do anything. I think Nike coined the phrase the best when they said, just do it. And that's really what you got to do. You have got to just do it. All right? Just like subscribe, just do it. All right? And, congratulations when you do. because when you subscribe, you're going to get more content like this. And we don't always just come in and talk prep. Okay, we don't talk food shortage, even though those are the videos that get me to get some most views. When I do put up a food shortage video, boom, it takes off. Something like this where we're going to work on our mind a little bit, takes a little bit, to get it going. So you have to have the want to. You have to have the desire. And then you have to be willing to go out and figure it out and take the arrows. When the people first pioneered America, they came through, and the indigenous people here. And when you come on people's land, you got to take some arrows. When you go into uncharted territory, some of the ships are going to sink. All right? You have to be willing. You have to be willing to be that person, that guy who's willing to go out because you want to do it and you want to figure it out. You want to figure out, okay, for prepping, you want to figure out solar. You want to figure out gardening and farming. You want to figure out alternate power, because, solar is not the only alternate power. You got to figure out heating for your family. There are so many things that you got to figure out when you're a prepper. All right, let's say you're not a prepper, and let's say you're thinking about prepping, and you live in the city like Jennifer and I do. Well, there are so many things that you can do and you want to do in the city, even as a city slicker. You can still have a garden. You know what? Take a little patch of your backyard, like I did, and figure it out. Go on YouTube, watch gardening channels. Go on YouTube and figure out how to do back to eating gardening, and how do you grow multiple things together. Figure it out. Trial and error. Do it. Okay? So, number one, you have to want to. So, when we come back, we're going to give you number 2. All right? So, another 2 partner. Here we go. I want to thank 6 Acres for being a 2 partner and coming in and helping us out. So, number 1 is the want to. You have to want to do it. Number 2, got to figure it out. Okay? So, want and knowing how, 2 different things. How do you figure it out? Best thing to do that I have found out is get you a mentor. Okay? Somebody commented the other day and was like, hey, you know what, I like the way you're partnering with these other channels and you're doing, such. Well, I like it too. You know why? It helps me learn faster. And most of the people, get this, most of the people that we're partnering with are people that I have found that either were or growing faster than I was. And they were smaller channels like we are. But I reached out and I was like, hey, do you mind telling me how you did this? Like with Grim Survival, the way we started, I found this channel. I was like, I like this guy. I started watching his content and I reached out to him. I said, hey, how do you do such and such? Because at the time, I didn't know how to put up thumbnails when I was out and about that were decent thumbnails. I kept watching this guy's thumbnails. I'm like, he's not even, creating the thumbnail. These are pictures that he's getting. How is he doing this? So I reached out and said, hey, can I email you? I got a question I want to ask you. And I emailed him and we started talking back and forth. Next thing you know, I was like, hey, why don't we partner together and start doing some things with both our channels? Start asking questions. Because one thing about this community, we don't mind helping each other. Because I can't remember what I was talking to. I was like, we're a very small community. Preppers are a very small community of people. And most preppers, most people that consider themselves preppers, want to help other people who are preppers, because we know the more people we help now before something happens, that's the fewer people we have to help later on when something has happened. Okay? So, number 1, to do better, do more, produce faster, you have to have the want to. Number 2, in order to get there, you gotta get the know-how. You gotta figure it out, and that happens with a mentor. All right, so reach out. Don't be afraid to get the rejection. Don't be afraid to get the no, because that's the worst thing that can happen. If you reach out, now I'm just using me as an example. If you reach out to me, you say, "Hey, plant-based homestead prepper, how do you do such and such and such and such?" 99 times out of 100, even if it's something I normally charge for, I'm going to tell you how to do it. It just is what it is. Because if you give, it shall be given back unto you. Good measure, pressed down and shaken together, and shall men give into your bosom. And I just believe that. Not only do I believe it, I live that. And because I've practiced it so much, I know it comes back. Okay? Thank you. Who's that? Karen? Thank you, Karen, for being here. And thank you for the amen. I don't even know what you're saying amen to, but I appreciate your amen. All right, so let's go to another partner of ours. This is a new partner. Let's see what she has to say. Listen to her.
Hi, I'm Christienah, and you are watching Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.
All right, so thank you to Christienah. Y'all go check out her channel. That is Christienah. I know her last name because now we're Facebook friends. That's so amazing about this platform. And I'm gonna get on the YouTube soapbox for a minute before I give you guys the third way to produce faster, do more, and be better. Okay. So a lot of you guys, you have found a channel, or I have found your channel, and we have connected. And when people start communicating via the messenger or the messages, the comments, I notice that. And if I get somebody that comments like 2, 3, 4 times, that's somebody I know who is active on the platform and they're really engaged in the information I'm putting out. So when that happens, guess what I do? I start reaching out and I'm like, hey, let me ask you a question. You know, where you live? What do you do? What's your situation? You know, how long you been prepping? Blah, blah, blah. I start asking questions. And from that, several people, just since July, we just put this channel up in July. Since then, I have made some really good friends with you guys, the subscribers. All right. So YouTube, let's talk about YouTube, the platform. YouTube it's unlike any other platform. YouTube, you can, and I talked about this earlier in one of my lives. A little country boy like me can start a channel. Now I want y'all to listen to this. Before, if I wanted to get a message out, you know, I'd be on Facebook trying to talk to folks, blah, blah, blah. But you're limited. You're very limited. If you're on MySpace, I don't even know about anybody who does that. Instagram, you're limited. With YouTube, I treat this channel just like it is a serious news network like Fox or CNN or CBS or NBC or ABC. I treat this just like one of them. I feel like I am the CEO of Plant-Based Homestead Prepper channel. And that's the way I treat it. Which brings me to my third point on how you can do more, do it faster, live better, and do better. Okay, you ready? You gotta be willing to get your lazy behind up out of bed, and you have to be willing to put the work in. Sometimes I'm up early working, and not just on YouTube. That's on projects. Sometimes I'm up late working. Sometimes I'm up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and back up at 6:15 for our morning show that we still don't have a name for. You have to be willing to do the things that others don't so you can live the life that others can't. You got to be willing to do what others don't. What they don't want to do and what they're not going to do. You got to be willing to do that so that you can live the life that others can't. And if you're serious about getting off grid, and if you're serious about having a homestead, and if you're serious about being plant-based, or if you're serious about prepping, you got to be willing to put the work. And I know that's a scary word for a lot of folks. WORK. Wow. Hey, Patriot Farm. I've been watching your channel, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Yeah, you gotta be willing to get yourself up and put the work in. And this doesn't matter if you're prepping, if you're homesteading, if you're working a job, if you're trying to build a business, you're trying to do a ministry. It doesn't matter. It is not going to be successful unless you work. There's only one time that there's only one time that success comes before work. And I'm going to give you the answer right after this. Who have I missed? Let me see here. We did Grim, we did Christienah, we've done everybody. So I guess I'll do my own promotion. How about that?
Subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe to our channel. Yes, subscribe to our channel. Say it again.
Subscribe to our channel.
Yes, subscribe.
And I want to let you guys in on a little secret. Don't be surprised that in 6 months, a year from now, this will be the standard of YouTube going forward, where smaller channels, larger channels get together, and throughout their videos, they're promoting and they're having commercials for other channels. Don't be surprised. Why? Because it makes sense. It makes sense for me to come in and do a collaboration with Patriot Farm. Why? Because she has folks, they have people over there that visit them that will never ever find Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, and vice versa. And it doesn't matter the size of your channel, because if you can touch one person with your message, doesn't matter what the size is of your channel, you can touch one person, you've made a difference. And that's really what it's about, y'all. Because Zig Ziglar said it best. I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. Now, I live this way. I try to have 100% of my own efforts and then make a win-win situation for everybody involved. And I was supposed to be telling you guys something, and I forgot what it was. I said I'm going to tell you right after this. So y'all remind me in the comments what I was supposed to be telling you once we came back. Oh, bing. The only time in the history of mankind that success comes before work. Did y'all figure it out? Do you know where? I'm gonna wait for a minute. Okay? I'm gonna wait for a minute, and I'm gonna keep you in suspense a little bit longer.
Welcome to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. I am Grim from Grim Survival, where we talk about SHTF scenarios, food shortages, things I see while driving this thing, and solar minimums, among many other things. But back to your regular scheduled program. Cue the intro.
All right, so that's Grim again. You didn't know? Okay, tell me what you didn't know. Thank you. I'm from Texas originally. My wife and I and our 5 Yorkies live in Virginia. And you know who's off grid? There's a farm with Paul and Adrienne. Well, that makes absolute sense. So, have you seen my commercial with Paul and Adrienne? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna play them one more time, and then I'm gonna give you guys the answer to the question.
Hi, this is Roderick Chappelle for Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. Hey, I stopped at this store and got this cool Halloween mask. Look at this thing. It's got long hair. It's got a beard of a white guy. Man, this is scary, man. And look here. It even looks real. So, but anyway, this is actually Paul from Off-Grid Desert Farming with Paul and Adrienne, and we're working together with Roderick's channel to get things going. So, if y'all have time, stop by our channel, check it out. But just wanted to do a little intro for the Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. We make prepping fun, guys. So they do have this mask at your local store, probably, or maybe on America's Most Wanted. But anyway, y'all guys have fun, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
All right, thanks, Paul and Adrienne, for that.
Hi, I'm Christienah, and you are watching Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. Subscribe.
All right, so those are two of our tuber partners. I just came up with that. I don't even know if that's a word or not. Tuber partners. So that's plant-based. I'm about to say my name. off-grid desert farming with Paul and Adrienne, whom is going to be live here in a little bit. I don't know what time. Okay, so it's 7:31. They're going to be live in 21 minutes. That's why 29 minutes. That's why I came in early. Normally, I would have come in about 8 o'clock and done a live, but I didn't want to bump up against them because I saw his video earlier where he was like, "Hey, we're going to be live at 5 o'clock their time, which is 8 o'clock Eastern." So I came in early. Why? Because we're all helping each other. Okay, it just makes sense. And this is a celebration, y'all. Right? It's a celebration. We are celebrating going over 250 uploads since July. All right, and I'm sharing with you and telling you how you can do some of the things that we do to help yourself be a little more successful. Make sense? All right, so you have to have the want to. Number 1. 2, get yourself a mentor. 3, be willing to go to work. Get up early, stay late, and work on whatever your project is. Now, I'm going to answer the question. The only time that success comes before work, because normally you got to work, and then you see some success, right? There's only one time that you're going to see success before work, and that is, drum roll please, in the dictionary. It's in the dictionary. That's the only time you're going to see success before work. And if you don't get that one, then you have to inbox me because I don't want you to be embarrassed. Oh, goodness. I think I got you in my feed because I started to watch 6 Acres. Yep. The first video as well as I watched was you and your wife in Walmart. Beautiful. Thank you. We have partnered with 6 Acres too. I think she's a little upset with me right now. But it's all good. I'm still promoting her. Matter of fact, I played her video, and before we get off, I'll play it again. Because she's doing an amazing job up there in North Dakota, showing the food shortage. And we're all on the same team. We are all on the same team here. We're trying to get a message out to the masses that we're going through a food shortage and that you need to start prepping. You need to learn how to grow your own food. I teach growing trees. Thank you for being here. Oh, this is Karen. Okay. Karen, where are you located? In Patriot Farm, where are you located? And welcome to the channel. Thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate you being here. And I know you have a million other channels that you can go visit. And I know you're limited on time. You only have 24 hours a day. I only ask you for 1 hour a day. That's all I ask. Binge watch for 1 hour. I upload daily. We do a morning show at Connecticut. It's about to get cold up there. I was in Rhode Island back in '93 when the blizzard came through. I was in the Navy. I was in Newport, Rhode Island, and a blizzard came through. Now, me being from Texas, I ain't really never seen snow. When I saw snow piled up as tall as buildings, it scared me. I was like, what is this? Oh my God. So Connecticut, welcome to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. Where we make prepping fun. We make prepping fun, okay? Y'all are kind. Oh my, I'm glad I picked those beans today. I'm in North Carolina. Great. We're thinking about moving to North Carolina. What part of North Carolina? Yes. Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. I had to come up with something. It's so many serious channels out there. You can go watch Bear Independence, and you can watch Pastor Joe Fox at Viking Preparedness. You can watch, hey, does the YouTube release need to see a license to be live chat? Paul, you are too funny. Oh my God. I know you guys are going live here in about 30 minutes, so I wanted to come in and do my live early because you guys bumped me. I was going to do a live at 8 o'clock. And then I saw y'all was going to do a live at 8 o'clock. I was like, well, I better hurry up and get in because I don't want to bump up against Paul and Adrienne. Their channel's way bigger than mine. It's kind of like, it's kind of like the Stay Puft Marshmallow. You guys are like the Stay Puft Marshmallow, and I'm like one Ghostbuster, according to channels, because y'all channel is so much bigger. Okay? Hickory, North Carolina. How close is that to the Virginia line? I don't know where Hickory is because we're thinking about moving into Gates County. I don't know how far it is. I'm trying to build a team now before we move. So if I need some sweet potatoes and you got them, I can trade you some. Watermelons for some sweet potatoes. I'm trying to get it going already. Hey brother, good show. Gotta Go in a few minutes and get my diaper on. You are so silly. Yeah, I'm about to end anyway, so I can get ready to watch you guys' show and get my notes ready. You got plenty of sweet potatoes. I got sweet potatoes growing too. As a matter of fact, I need to go out there and dig them up. I was about to say pull them. You don't pull sweet potatoes. I about to go out there and dig them up because I should have a backyard full since I planted them like 2-3 months ago. So thank y'all for being here. Okay, let's recap. In order to have a more successful life, more successful business, ministry, YouTube channel, to prep better, to homestead better, let's run through the three events. Number one, you have to have the want to. That's number one. Number two, grab yourself a mentor or several like I have. Everybody that we partner with are people I'm learning from. Okay? And I ask questions. I am not afraid to ask questions. I ask Paul and Adrienne questions. I ask Grim Survival questions. I ask 6 Acres questions. I ask Christienah questions. And I'm like, hey, how do you do this? How did you get to this point? That's the only way you learn. You got to ask questions. So get mentors. Get a mentor. And then 3, be willing to get yourself up. Get up early, work. Stay up late and work. Work. It's like Rihanna said in that song. Work. Okay? So, y'all get off here. Go see Paul and Adrienne over at, we need to come up with an acronym. Let me see. Off-Grid Desert Farming with Paul and Adrienne. Let me see. Off-Grid Desert Farming with Paul and Adrienne. So, OGDFWPA. My next live will be tomorrow morning. No, what's tomorrow? Friday? Okay, so I go live every morning, Tuesday through Thursday at between 6:15 and 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I probably will do another one tomorrow morning. I'll make an exception tomorrow because it's Friday. But what I do on my lives in the morning, I make juices. Jennifer is required, in order for us to stay married, she has required me by law to get up and make her a 32-ounce juice every morning. It usually consists of a pineapple, 3 oranges, and a grapefruit, and a cup of grapes. Okay, so I get up early in the morning, I do that, and when I'm doing it, I'm usually live. And I'm just, it's usually about, what I read that morning, or what I'm thinking about, the messages I want to give you guys. So a lot of times it's about the food shortage. Susan, you done missed the show. You missed the whole daggone show. Now you got to go back and watch all of the 30, however many minutes we've been on, the 30 minutes. But welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm not chastising. I am kind of. When I first started the channel, I would smack y'all. I haven't smacked the channel in a while. And the folks that started out with it was like, stop smacking us. They would tell Jennifer, they'd be like, Jennifer, I mean, I don't understand. You guys love Jennifer so much. And in the beginning, I'd be like, get it together. And I would smack the channel. And Jennifer would come in, and everybody would start saying, Jennifer, tell him to stop smacking us. Juicing with plant-based. So, Karen, let me ask you this. I may need to create a new channel. Now, that's not a bad idea either. Juicing, I'm writing it down, with plant-based. That could be a spinoff. I like that. But I've already branded Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. I've already branded it, So now I would have to start all the way over. What you saying darn for? Karen, I would have to start all the way over and then start branding Juicing with Plant-Based. Maybe that's the name of our show. And we're trying to create a name for the show. We had Rise Early. Then we had something else, Sunrise. So we're taking names for the show, and whoever, maybe I'll put up a contest, be like, hey, y'all, we're going to do this show Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday, and we're going to do it, between 6:15 and 6:30 every morning, a.m., and whoever comes up with the best name that we vote on. Oh, also, Karen, I go live every Saturday. It used to be at 5:05 p.m. I think we might change that because we have such a crazy schedule. Just so y'all know. I work a full-time job, a part-time job. I have 3 businesses. And I started this YouTube channel. So my sleep factor is like, when I go to sleep, I go to sleep. I go to sleep and I go to sleep. I am like, out. Okay? So I'd love to connect with you, the subscriber. So if you want to connect with us, email plantbasedhomesteadprepper@gmail.com. Email, and we'll get some conversation going, because I love meeting you guys. Now, when we get to 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to stop putting the email out like that, okay? Because I won't be able to get to everybody. But until then, take advantage. And what other reason you have than to have a new friend? So get off here. You got about 17, 18 minutes before Paul and Adrienne go live over at Off-Grid Desert Farming with Paul and Adrienne. Oh my goodness, Tara Boo, where have you been? You didn't make it. You missed it. You missed the whole shebang. You missed it. Now you got to wait for the upload, and you got to watch the upload. And now, those that have been here, wasn't this a good live? Wasn't this good and educational? You need to be after 10 p.m. Oh my God. I'm usually trying to go to sleep then. Yeah, you missed it, terrible. So, those that have been with me, and I went through the three points on how to prep better, homestead better, live better, work better, all that. Wasn't this a good live? Wasn't this very educational and just so informative? And you guys are like, oh my God, I can't wait to the next live. Now, all of them are not going to be like this. Most of them, well, you work nights? Karen, why do you work nights? Because you have to. I know the reason. So thank y'all for being here. I'm being silly, okay? Let's see here. Who we gonna bring up? Because we gotta end it with somebody. We'll pay tribute to 6 Acres. All right, so we want to thank 6 Acres for being one of our YouTube partners, tuber partners. Okay. All right, Karen, I'll get you a waitress. All right. Hey, nothing wrong with that. You make cash money every night. I need to hit you up for a loan, because I know you got some cash. I know, and you can't even lie and tell me you don't have any cash, because I know you make cash every day. What's way too much? Susan, what's way too much? Me asking her for money? I ask you for money. I know that's not what you're talking about. So let's go to...
Hi, I'm Christienah. And you are watching Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. Subscribe.
All right, I'm trying to get everybody in. Used to be a waitress, but I dumped a dessert in the lady's lap for being rude. You know what? Good for you. Good for you.
Welcome to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. I am Grim from Grim Survival, where we talk about SHTF scenarios, food shortages, things I see while driving this thing, and solar minimums, among many other things. But back to your regular scheduled program. Cue the intro.
Alrighty. I would play Paul and Adrienne's again, but that one is like a minute long. Oh God, I can't get rid of Grim. I used to wait tables. That was, matter of fact, that was my first job at Shoney's. You guys remember Shoney's? Shoney's was a, it was a diner. So, last one, and then we're going to get out of here, okay?
Subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe to our channel. Yes, subscribe to our channel. Say it again.
Subscribe to our channel.
Yes, subscribe.
Susan, you mean to tell me you actually got a video up? Okay, I'm going to come over there and check you out. Susan. That's where I dumped the fudge cake. Oh my God. We got so much in common. I'm gonna tell you why I quit Shoney's. I had this customer one night, and I was young, and I was like 16, 17 years old. And I had these older ladies. They were older than me. I mean, I probably was 30s, maybe 40s. And they were so rude. So rude. And what happened, I gave them great service. And in the end, these ladies tipped me one penny, and put it underneath a glass of water upside down. I was like, yep, that's it. That was my last night. So apparently I need to go back to work. What did they do? Oh, okay. They moved everything, put it on the floor. Let me show you guys what I'm doing tonight. Let's see. All right, here we go. See if I can zoom in for y'all. Oh, I can zoom in.
Ready?
So we have a workshop going on tonight. Booyah. Okay. How terrible. It was great for me because I was like, you know what? I'm done. I didn't even know. I mean, you know, me being 16, 17, I didn't even know how to get the penny. And I wanted that penny too. I was like, I worked hard for this penny. Shoot. But yeah, that was the beginning of the ending for me waiting tables. Thought about going at, you know, in my adulthood because I know it's easy money. I ain't gonna say easy money, it's cash money. And when you're hard up, you can go get you a serving job really, really quick and easy, and you know, you're gonna deal with some people, but if you're good, you're gonna make some money. I've been stalling because I was trying to wait till 8 o'clock. I was trying to keep y'all on here, but I tip really well because I know how. I do too. I went and ate Mexican earlier, and this little guy, ain't that right, Karen? Penny say it was a penny earned. I went and ate some Mexican early because I knew I was gonna be up for all night. And this little young guy was such a good waiter, and I tipped him almost. It had to be 50%. You know, when you're eating by yourself, you don't spend a whole bunch of money. And I don't order drinks. We only drink water, so I didn't spend but like $12 some on my meal. But I tipped him $7. That's pretty good. You know, as far as a percentage, it's like 65%. But yeah, I joke Jennifer all the time. We'll go out to eat. I always leave the tip up to her, and I'm like, especially if we get good service, because we're gonna tip anyway. But if we get good service, I'll look at her and I'll say, listen, do not pay these people's mortgage or rent tonight, okay? So let me see what you guys are saying. Love that, sweetheart. Had 2 older men tip you $20 for 2 cups of coffee at Shoney's once a month before they went hunting, father and son. That was very sweet. It's probably because you gave great service and you were very friendly, and it doesn't hurt to be cute. Yeah, we always tip. I don't know, when personality goes a long way with me and Jennifer, and you can always tell when somebody's having a rough day and when somebody's just nasty, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna quit talking. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for helping my view time and my talk time. I call it talk time. It's really minutes on YouTube too. Used to be cute, but not so much anymore. Terrible. You know what? We gotta connect on Facebook, and you guys. I want y'all to email me, plantbasedhomesteadprepper@gmail.com. Okay. Now get off here and go check out Desert Farming with Paul and Adrienne. They're about to go live here in 11 minutes, so go check them out. See y'all. Y'all have a great and awesome night. Boom. I didn't know I could do that. That's amazing.
Subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe to our channel. Yes, subscribe to our channel. Say it again.
Subscribe to our channel.
Yes, subscribe.
Thank y'all for being here. See y'all on the next video. And I posted I uploaded like 4, so go watch the 4 videos I uploaded tonight. And go watch Susan's video.